Hello there, my loves. How are you? All right. Let me see here. I'm doing Virgo to Pisces. So I did a reading before the day I did Aries to Leo. The video pretty much cut off. So I was like, okay, I'll do a half Virgo to Pisces, and sure enough, I don't know, for whatever reason it wouldn't upload. So here's my thing: I go with the flow. So if it just wasn't meant to be for that day, I'm not that type of reader that just comes to read for the sake of reading. I get called to it. All right. And no, I'm not making any excuses. I want to give you guys regular, consistent readings, but the way my energy is set up, I will try. All right. I love you guys. I love you hard. Please hit like button, subscribe if you have not. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I come to do readings. Yes, a soul like mine. All right. Let's see. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Thank you. All right, my sisters, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, my angels, my highest good, everybody that is for my highest good, gather and give me what I need for my Virgos to Pisces energy. Give us a very clear message, very precise, specific messages that we need to hear, that is for our highest good and purpose. Everything else can go back, return to sender. Monitoring spirits that are not for our highest God, you good, you can leave. All right, so Virgo, let's see what's going on. So let's see what's up with. Oh, that's too many cards. Ooh, we have the sun showing up here. What? Okay, so you may be a Leo Virgo cuspy, or you may just be in a phase where you are rebuilding your peace, or you have rebuilt your peace after finding something out, okay? Or something will be revealed to you. Let me see here. Ooh, Five of Cups in the reverse. So that is acceptance. You could be moving on from a situation. Maybe you're finding peace with something, and you're looking at the positive side. You're very content at this time, because with the sun showing up and the Five Cups being in the reverse, that tells me that you're turning around and you're living a situation where things where, oh, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to actually time these readings because I'm not trying to be here um, like that. So you will hear a beep and I would have to start over. I don't know, I misplaced them, otherwise I would have came to do a reading for you like a while ago. But anyway, either way, you're eating into your time. Read. There's somebody that could be controlling in your life. Somebody could be a control freak, and you're just like, you know what, I'm good. You focused on yourself. You are looking more on the optimistic side, and you just like, okay, I see what it is, and you are creating new boundaries. You are finding your self-worth, and you're recalibrating things that were, are meant for your emotional clutter. Maybe people trying to play with your emotions, but you are healing through clarity. You're remembering your worth, and you're putting clear boundaries with people. So yeah, the Fool here, I feel like somebody could have been reckless with your heart, or just reckless with you. You could be somebody who is very playful, but they could have been judging you, saying you're foolish or you're naive, or you just like, I'm hearing sloppy or whatever. But these people did not realize that you can take care of you. I heard I can play by myself. I can play. I can play by myself. Some of you don't mind being by yourselves. Um. All right. Let me see what else is here for Virgo spirit. Okay, so Two of Swords. So there are things that are kind of stuck for you right now. And you may have to make some difficult choices, or you have made some difficult choices. You may have not wanted to do whatever this is. So okay. So what is this Two of Swords spirit? Ooh. because you have an Ace of Cups here coming in, a new offer. Okay, so there could have been a lot of stagnation, somebody trying to block you, but it looks like you are removing whatever fear that's been blocking you. You're removing that. Okay, you. I don't think you're walking away from a situation. I feel like in that situation there is something that you were meant to see, meant to learn, something that was going to give you a lot of creativity and awaken you. So whatever the situation is, you could have been you could have been like 222 on the little clock. Your back could have been against the wall and you had to do something and you did the right thing, and it looks like you don't have to fear change, because there's no change that is coming in the sense that, say for example, you wanted to leave or divorce, or you wanted to go towards something else, or you wanted to just leave a certain situation. Spirit is saying no, those are the lessons that you needed for this new opportunity that is coming in for you. So you could have been sitting at a crossroads thinking, what should I do? But no, you don't have to do anything, because this is how whatever this was supposed to come in for you, because there were lessons that you needed to learn for yourself, and new feelings towards yourself, a new way of doing for yourself, and understanding that clear boundaries are protection. They bring you peace. You cannot accept people walking all over you. Maybe that's the Three of Cups. I don't know if some of you like um either certain things or certain people that you gravitate towards, or people that gravitate towards you, and you may end up saying that they're not for your highest good. They could be comicky, but you are taking that approach of acceptance. I just have to go. I may hurt. Five of Cups, but that pain will subside at some point. I have to do what's best for me. So it looks like you're being loyal to yourself here, and you're being rewarded for that with the Ace of Cups here from Spirit. So you are showing loyalty and worthiness and deserving of what it is that you want, and Spirit is giving it to you. So whatever you've been going through, it was a process to test you, to see if you are in a place of remembering your own worth and rebuilding who you are after seeing certain things, after looking at people and seeing that they are the same person, different body, different lessons, different venue, right? But it looks like either way you have a gift, or what you call it, a prize that Spirit is giving you anyway, either way. All right, so let's move on to Libra. Okay, let's move on to Libra. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay. Happy birthday. We're in the Libra season right now, right? Happy birthday, my Libras. Okay, so for Libra, let's see what's going on. Thank you. Okay, so these two cards wanted to come out. Okay. Oh, there are three actually. Okay, all right. Okay, so here's the thing. Right off the bats, there could have been a comic cycle here. Okay, the moon talks about illusions, talks about things, being unclear. Oh my God, I heard unnecessary confusion. I don't know if somebody was trying to cause unnecessary confusion, or even on an unconscious or subconscious level. Some people may not even see what it is that they are doing until somebody is leaving. Then they wake up about it and they start to see clarity. They start to reflect. They actually start to look at themselves. But in the moment when you're telling them something, or they're just not paying attention, or while they're in it they are not paying attention, because when you're in the karmic cycle, it's almost like you're blinded to your shadow. With the Pisces energy here, it could be a delusional or an illusion, or a complex of thoughts that are unclear, that can cause other people to be uncomfortable. And I feel like when that happens, some people leave, some people, they just accept and keep their distance. And I feel like you are doing that, or you did that. Libra, it looks like you have clarity and you have a breakthrough that is coming in here. Whatever you've been visualizing or concentrating on, or putting your energy into is coming in for you. It's actually a gift of discernment and truth. And whatever that energy is, you are no longer seeking validation or fairness from anybody. You are fairness yourself. You are fair. You are Libra. You are the balancing of scales. You are, the low. Maybe on an, I don't know, some of you could be lawyers. You could be very logical. I mean, of course, you're an air sign, right? Okay, so anyway, so it looks like you are no longer, trying to please people. You're seeking balance within yourself. There's emotional justice that is here. I think you are accepting something here. And I also feel like whatever you are accepting, it is balancing you. Or you are supposed to have been in the Seven of Swords, or somebody was bringing a Seven of Swords energy, but it looks like you're removing the one sword out your back and you're moving on. Okay, so you may have found your own truth here and you're giving yourself grace, and that energy is. Oh, this is a lot of cards, Spirit. You also have an Ace of Cups showing up here. Yeah, it's about walking away. It's about walking away from something here. So you are getting you're getting balanced out because you are detaching. You're detaching healthily too, because with two aces here, there's a new beginning that is coming in, because it looks like your silence is also oh, look at that. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. You could be living behind somebody that could have been toxic. Somebody that may have had addictions, or some type of um, limitation in something, or even some dependency or codependency, and you are standing in your Empress power and you're choosing yourself. There is the Sun here. Could have been dealing with a Leo, or a Capricorn, or another Libra such as yourself, and or a Pisces. And it looks like whatever is happening here, so it looks like you're coming from the dark to the lights, okay, or the clarity, or you're balancing both energies. Actually, I just did a reading on my other channel. I believe it was precisely Leo, I'm not sure. And it was the same energy where there is a balance of the scales here, that is happening. Oh my God, I forgot to hit the clock. But that is the reading. So whatever it is you're doing to balance yourself, I don't know if you are meditating, there is something that you're doing for yourself that is helping a lot. You also have, because you have clarity on how to do something, or something here, you are beating something here, you are living people, places, or things, or behavior, or something here behind, and you're standing in your power as an Empress here, which is a divine feminine energy. You could be fertile at this time, so there are things that need to come out. You know how, for example, say you get pregnant, right? You gotta stop drinking. So there's something here that is that you're defeating. I don't know if you're pregnant, or someone is pregnant here, or there is a pregnancy of an idea that requires you to be mentally there, mentally sane and stable and clear, or whatever, and you're getting help to do that, and you understand that that's what you need. For some of you, it's just a matter of balancing the dark and the lights. All right, yeah, there you go. Two of Pentacles at the bottom. So Spirit is saying continue to do what you're doing, balancing yourself, and bringing yourself out of the fog, if you've been in a fog. All right, let's go on to Scorpio. Actually, let me reset this, because I believe that. All right, okay. And let me not forget to set it. All right, let's go on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on with you. No, because you know what, I have to time myself, or I'm gonna be here all night. Y'all know, once I start talking, it's a wrap. Once I start channeling, it's a wrap. So I have to time myself. So let's go on to Scorpio. Okay, my Scorpios, let's see what is going on here with you guys. Oh, okay. All right, so we have lack of equality. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Lack of quality. So Scorpio, um, is this your energy? You may feel like there's somebody around you who could be lazy, or somebody here has lack of quality. or lack of motivation. You may feel like it's a dead end job, or you're bored with something here. You may be feeling lazy, you don't feel like doing something here. Maybe it's your work, you don't feel like doing your work. And you're feeling demotivated by something here, but it's in regards to work. I don't know if it's in regards to your money, or you could be looking for a job here. Okay, let's see what is going on for Scorpio. Okay. You may have somebody around you who could be arrogant. You may feel like this person lacks self-control. They could be impatient with you. They could be a bit domineering, and you may feel like um, that's why I don't know if it's a work situation, or if it's a business, or something to do with money here, or business, or what is this talking about? Spirit. Oh, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. That could be it could be a family thing as well. Okay, it could be within your family or within a family. Um, there is something, the conflicts maybe about money. It could be an organization, it could be a business, it could be a family, but there is a conflict over money, or a dispute. What is this? I don't know if someone feels like they emotionally neglected, or somebody that was neglected as a child. I don't know if what is this? What is this, Spirit? What are these two cards talking about together? This Ten of Pentacles and Page of Cups. Someone may feel like they cannot ask for what it is that they want. Why can that? Why can't they ask? Why can't they ask? Okay, communication. Yeah, something needs to be communicated here. But either way, whatever is happening here, it looks like it's gonna be a success. Okay, it's gonna be a success. So even if it's like a legal thing or a dispute or something, it's going to be a success via you communicating and making decisions quickly. There's something here, you're being asked to make decisions. Be right or be wrong, it can be fixed, but at least make a decision or something, or somebody has to make a decision. A decision has to be communicated. There are certain changes that are happening, and you got to think on your feet here. Okay, what is this Eight of Cups? What is this that needs to be communicated, that needs to be spoken about? Because there is something here that was hidden that now needs to be spoken, or somebody will be speaking how they truly feel. Okay, somebody, if there were secrets that they will surface, if somebody was feeling some type of way about you, or something, the truth is going to set you free. I feel it's a two-way street, both of you. I don't know why I'm saying both. Maybe it could be because I don't see a whole bunch of people here. It's, you know, except for this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Like I said, if it's family, you may want to communicate, or they may want to communicate something to you. So and also with this Eight of Wands, there could be, maybe you were demotivated, but it looks like your fire is returning. Your fire is returning. I don't know if you're dealing with a fire sign, so but your fire will be returning. Or if a person that may have left you or neglected you, they're coming in with um more light, or to shed light on something. I don't feel like the passion that they're coming in is exactly without chaos, but um it may feel, I don't have any towers here, but there's something here. I heard unnecessary confusion. So if somebody was causing an unnecessary confusion, I think it will be cleared out by communication here, so that both of you are free. You have clarity without the control of, you will have the passion without the chaos. You can have that, but it looks like it's a matter of you guys, how you are going to communicate this. But whatever happens in that communication or in that conversation, it is going to transform things. It's going to bring a rebirth of some sort, which is going to set you guys free. Wishes coming true. I don't know if it's in love. Maybe, if you wanted somebody, there's some achievements that are going to be accomplished by this energy. Okay. So whatever communication happens here, I feel like it's going to be successful. So something is being turned around, because people are communicating clearly. All right, Sagittarius, let's go. All right, Sag. All right, for Sagittarius spirit, clear messages for Sag. Okay. A lot of money. Oh, okay. I was gonna say a lot of money energy or work energy. So some of you, I don't know, but you have the lovers here. So you could be, um, I don't know if it's a love at work situation, or somebody could be looking at somebody at work, somebody that they work with. They're not making it obvious, okay? They may not be making it obvious, but somebody seems to feel like you guys may have the same vision or alignment, or some type of soulmate connection or work ethic. Somebody may feel like you are like them, or something to that effect. All right, let's see. For some of you, there's something that you're observing, and you feel like you can make some upgrades, whether it's in work, in love. You are trying to change something that you've done, or you're doing something that you've never done before. Okay. Oh, Four of Wands. Wow. Sagittarius, somebody is looking at you like your marriage material. You may even have a crush in your workplace that may be feeling like, you guys could be, marriage material, or something, or an establishment that you visit frequently, or somewhere that you go frequently. Somebody is watching you as having potential to have a romantic connection with them. Do you know this person, or do you talk to this person? Let me see that. I feel like you are walking out of limiting yourself. Some of you, you may have had this thing of where you don't date in the workplace, or date where you frequent, or a client or whatever, but it looks like that's going out the door. You're not limiting yourself, because they're always a way around it. If you really want to be together, people are just going to be together regardless. You may say, question and say, okay, what about, the morality or whatever. You could be an air sign. Normally air sign, well, you're not an air sign because you're Sagittarius, but you could be dealing with an air sign, or somebody who thinks like an air sign logically, like this is not practical, how are we going to be doing this. You could be dealing with somebody who seems very serious, and you don't know if they are going to be agreeable to whatever you are thinking of doing. I don't know, maybe you are seeing yourself with somebody here. You are willing to take a risk with somebody. You have this divine confidence within yourself, and you are trying to reach for your destiny. But the path is looking crazy, because you may have somebody here who may be very they could be a perfectionist. I'm sorry, I can speak. Perfectionist as well. So you may be thinking, will they agree to, will I even be able to? You could even be thinking too much about it. Let me look at this. What is this? Because with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, you are really looking at this thing like, can it be successful? But your future self is calling to you to say yes, it can be successful. The Lovers and the Four of Wands being here, this could be a beautiful, very somebody here. Both of you could be very physically attractive, very very attractive, and attracted to one another as well. You may see each other as equal counterparts. Very attractive energy. I already said it. Queen of Wands. That is a card of attractiveness, of people that are self-assured, very vivacious, beautiful, physically attractive looking people, social confidence, charismatic, powerful individuals. I mean, I can tell you, determination, passionate too, in a good way, and in a positive way, and in a loving way. And when you guys, if say you were to be together, my God, my nose is itching. That means I'm having all these downloads all come at once. If you were to have, like, instead of arguments, you would have debates. You could be very intellectual people, and so when you don't fight. It's not about fighting. dirty, but about fighting fair. You keep your stability. I don't know if this is going to be in the future, but that's what I'm saying for you. Okay, you may have somebody that you are looking at, or that is looking at you. It could be another fire sign such as yourself, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, or even a Virgo that is feeling this way. But Ten of Cups, I'm telling you, somebody has already thought of you as somebody they want to be with, long-term marriage, even children, whatever, the whole shebang. There is some happiness here that this person feels like they can have with you. Okay, so someone is looking at you in this manner. I feel like it's in a workplace or business environment or something. There is a place that you go to that someone is watching you and looking at you like you are their person that they want to settle down with. All right, that was a beautiful reading. It's actually more predictive than I can actually explain. But anyway, we are going on to Capricorn. So let's see, Capricorn, my Capricorn. What time is it? Okay, 7. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see. All right, let's go on to Capricorn. Hello, my Cappies. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you have not. Let's see, Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. That is you right there. You're being practical about something. You are a very hardworking person, very reliable and efficient. Um, you could be very consistent and committed to whatever you put your mind to. But I feel like you are also right now redefining your success. You could be reevaluating certain things. um I feel like you are also trying to soften your power a little bit, and be less serious, maybe putting more time into yourself and not work so hard, maybe for validation. Maybe you are a person who shows up at work even when they're sick. And Spirit is saying, now I'm channeling here. Let's see, let me not get ahead of myself, because oh, the lovers, this came out for Sagittarius as well. Okay, so you're softening your power, but keeping your boundaries strong. Okay, there is something that you're confident that you can do. Okay, I feel like you feel like you have the right type of people around you to help you. um and I feel like you're looking ahead as like the future is bright, and there are lessons you may have had to learn, but I don't feel like you're feeling guilty about any of it. And you are letting grace be your form of discipline. Now you are looking for structure and stability. Your heart center, some of you could be looking for a relationship. Okay, I'm gonna look and see what that is. Okay, what is this for Capricorn Spirit? What is the lover? Why is the lovers here? Why is the lovers here? Hmm. Okay. There's someone here that I don't know if you've been with this person intimately or sexually. You may feel like there's a lack of passion on their end, or they're not putting enough energy in this. You may feel like they could be hesitant about something, or there could be some blockages or delays that are happening between y'all. What is this Ace of Wands Spirit for Capricorn? Hmm. I don't know. You may feel like you are dealing with somebody who is self-absorbed, or they could be jealous. Dealing with somebody who they I don't know if they're a gold digger or they're materialistic. I don't find that being a bad thing. I'm sorry. We don't survive in a world where we don't, we need to pay bills, absolutely. So what? I feel like the things that we are taught, sometimes we really have to be careful and be discerning what we are saying, because we have this experience called the physical experience. We are spiritual beings, having we are human beings having a spiritual experience, and the experience is to live life. if okay, what's the point of you coming on earth, paying bills and dying, and you have not enjoyed yourself? I feel like you are starting to see, or maybe you may have judged somebody. Maybe you judged somebody, or somebody judged you wrong, and say these things about you, and say you're greedy and insecure, and that maybe you wanted them for their money or whatever. But I feel like somebody may have judged you wrong here. Okay, and I feel like you are just a person who wants to have a good life. It may have started slow, or maybe you are not where this person is, or vice versa, or this person is not where you are, or vice versa. I don't feel like it's a competition, but somebody may feel like you're competing with them, or they're competing with you. But I feel like this is a level playing field, and I feel like, if anything, there should be inspiration here. All right. Okay, give me I don't know what this is talking about. Give me one last card for Capricorn spirit. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so whatever you're building, you're going to see the rewards. Maybe you may have started investing your money. You may have been planning something. You are starting to see growth in your work, or in your business, or in whatever it is that you've been persevering. You're about to start, seeing rewards coming in, and stability, and you're starting to see things structuring up, such that you are more stable yourself. And if you want somebody, you're going to be having enough to be with somebody here, if you did not have enough. All right, Aquarius, let's go on to Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go on to Aquarius. All right, what's going on for Aquarius Spirit? Ooh, Aquarius. Excuse me. You could be dealing with a Libra, okay? Or you are just embodying this Empress energy. You are vibrating very high. Um, you could be very nurturing. You could be expecting, some of you could be expecting, or you are coming into a new frequency. Some of you're coming into a new circle and a new cycle. Okay, new circles and new cycles. Meaning there is a vibrational shift here. There is an upgrade in your energy. There is um spiritual technology, a higher mind, a higher way of thinking, a higher love, reaching for the stars type of energy. Now the Empress does embody all the kings and queens, actually, yeah, because you're divine masculine, divine feminine within. So you are very centered at this time. You could be spending time in nature, or you could be thinking about spending time in nature. You could be grounding yourself. You could be doing some things that make you happy. You've outgrown certain dynamics, okay, emotionally and energetically. I feel like you are going to be surrounded with new communities, new people, new collaborations, new networks, and it's forming an authentic vibration for you, which is bringing you into this beautiful Empress energy. All right, let's see. Okay. Ooh, honey, this is the best reading out of the ones that I've already done. This is by far the best reading, maybe ever, that I've you know picked up on. So Aquarius, this is looking really, really amazing for you. You may have you have evolved. Wow. I just heard Nas. If I rule the world, imagine that. I free all minds. Remember, I was talking about a soul like mine. But okay. All right. So somebody here is a higher love. Somebody could be very spiritual. You make people happy. You could be a speaker or a singer, or some type of person with a lot of abundance. On a spiritual, even also on a 3D level. So in the 5D, you have the spiritual authority, but also even on the 3D, you may have been provided for. You're very creative yourself. Very fertile in your what you call it, in your ideas, in your creativity. You birth things almost overnight, and you're about to shock the world here. You're about to shock the world with something here. There's an achievement that you are completing that is going to be very I heard honorable. Okay, honorable. I don't know if you're in school or if you are some of you could be in law. Okay, you could be in the legal field or in some type of government or states or something here. But I feel like I heard reaching for higher heights, for newer heights. Ooh, okay, 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 okay. You're reaching for newer heights. We have a King of Wands here. So, yep, leadership position, leadership role. Some of you have a promotion that is coming in. There is big picture thinking here, and you're not taking anything less. You're making daring decisions, and you are moving with optimism and boldness, and your dreams are coming true. Okay, best case scenarios throughout. Best case scenarios worldwide known type of accomplishment here. Very beautiful energy. I am loving it. I just am loving it. Exquisite, stunning, baby. Okay, give me another. Okay, so let's see here. This one wanted to flip out in the reverse. Okay, so in the past, you may have made some bad choices, missed chances, maybe may have had some scarcity mindsets or made even some bad investments in relationships or even in money. I feel like that era is gone because now you're in your emperor status and the sun is shining. Some of you are going to be moving to a warmer climate. You may feel like you may be able to live anywhere you want to. I feel like you may be leaving one situation to go to another. And those decisions are very life changing. Give me one last card here for Aquarius, and I am going to move on to Pisces. Okay. All right. So make sure that you're being patient. Okay. You may have people that are around you. You could have like a child, or um, you may, if you have a business, make sure that you are hiring people that are not going to be lazy. um, I feel like you are looking for creativity here, and um, I don't know what this is. Hasty. Okay, okay, thank you. So when you're making decisions, make sure that you are reading the fine prints, things like that. You're not hasty to sign the dotted lines. Not all offers are good offers. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, let things fall by the wayside. Okay, if it's not good for you, let it go. You don't have FOMO, fear of missing out. If a deal is bad, let it go. I feel like some of you are living certain people that in your life were lazy, or people that were just prone to tantrums, people that seem distracted by other things, boring, lacking ideas, that for you guys to actually make money together. Ace of Pentacles, there's somebody here that was not offering you anything substantial, and I feel like you're standing in your power, so you can do what you need to do for you, yourself and yours. All right. Okay, let's go on to Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. All right, let's go. Pisces. Spirit, clear messages for the sign of Pisces. Ooh, all right. Ooh, the Lovers and Knight of Swords wanted to jump out here. Okay. All right. We're going to see what this is talking about. Let's have more here, Spirit. More, and more. I heard more and more and more. Excuse me, I think it's a song by R. Kelly. I haven't even heard that song in a while, and I actually don't really know what it means. I think it's talking about they want more. I don't know if somebody wants more in a connection or in a relationship or something. So, okay, this could be somebody. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of things because with the Lovers card here, with the Adam and Eve picture in this deck with the snake in the back, There's an aspect of religion, of shame. There's an aspect of uh I don't know. There's a sense of spiritual renewal that is coming in very quickly with the Knight of Swords. Um, as a Pisces, um, as a Pisces, your intuition is always heightened. You guys are very in tune with your higher self, with God, with the spirit world, actually. I look at Pisces as the most favored um, by God type of energy. You guys have a lot of dreams. You may be dreaming, and you dream during the day. You get a lot of divine signs that confirm certain things. Okay, ouch. My nose is itching so bad. But whatever it is that you're getting, spirit is saying you already knew. Your spirit already knew. So you cannot be trapped or feel restricted or feel trapped in something when you already saw that coming, because you are not helpless. You are very powerful beyond words. I feel like spirit is asking you to release yourself from this mental prison, this emotional cell that you have kept yourself. There is an emotional release that needs to happen. If you gotta cry, you can cry. um King of Wands. Okay, what is this King of Wands? What is this King of Wands? Standing in your power. Some of you, your voice needs to be heard, okay? Your voice needs to be heard. You have shared goals with certain people, whether it's in a relationship, a partnership, a business thing, a work environment, a career, whatever. You got to pull your energy together with certain leaders, or you will be doing this once you get out of your head. There's something that is paralyzing you. And I feel like once you break free out of that you feel is parent, that is an illusion that you have created yourself. You have to surrender that. And when you surrender that and you stay in your power and you see the bigger picture, continue to think things that are positive, that are optimistic, that are, you know, that give you that bold vision. Listen to readers that are healing, that have a positive energy, that takes you into a better realm, rather than, you know, wanting to see somebody suffer and this and that. That is some nonsense. Listen to high vibrational stuff. Mental diet is very, very important at this time, because when you surround yourself with energies that bring you down, when you are trying to uplift yourself, you're trying to elevate, you're trying to evolve, that's what is depleting your energy. Here with the Eight of Swords, you're in your head because you need to remove yourself from certain people, places, and things, or behaviors, or something that's been happening here, because that exchange with the Lovers card here it could be lost, right? Because we have somebody either that comes in and out of your energy whenever they want. They feel like you're always going to be available. I don't know what this is talking about, but let's take a look at see what this is about. The King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Some of you, a lot of people have people at work, that there could be people at work that are talking about you in a positive way. Some leaders that you're being spoken about in by influential people, or by um leadership. Their rooms, you're being spoken about in a good way. Seven of Cups. You're going to be having a lot of people wanting to know about you, wanting to know more about you, wanting to know how you think, okay? They like how you think. You may be somebody who thinks outside the box. You know, and to other people, they may think they're just illusions, or you talk gibberish, or fantasy, or you're fantasist, or whatever, and wishful thinking. But your dreams are coming true regardless. Yes, you are. They are coming true because you are choosing to make it happen for yourself. You could be putting a lot of manifestation work. Three of Pentacles, that's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit as well. That card, the Three of Pentacles. What is done on earth is being done in heaven. There are things that you're declaring that are coming in. There is a shared power with spirit. You are co-creating with spirit. I see that because you're going to have a lot of either source of incomes. You have a lot of gifts. Some of you, you're multi-talented, you multitask, you are here and there, you are a very hard worker. Maybe that's why there is this lovers thing. I don't know if this was you, if you were living a life like this and just be like, okay, I ain't got time for love or relationships or whatever. It looks like you're more focused on other things. Yeah, but the Seven of Cups, love is one of the things that you may want. So what is going on? We have some fighting or conflict or something. Give me one card here. I want to see your love for, I don't know why spirit is saying, maybe somebody, I don't know. Let's see. Because we have some prophetic dreams here that are coming in that are true. And then we also have some emotional closure that are coming in here by you removing yourself out of this Eight of Swords and becoming this King of Wands. You are going to win. You are powerful. You're standing in your power. You're determined. You saw it through, and you may have even dreamt about it and you manifested it, and now it's here. And you may even have options. The good thing is that sometimes when we do these things, we get so much of it. It's like, oh my god, I only wanted one. I don't know what that means. So some of you may find yourself having to, maybe make a choice. But yeah, you may have choices or options. You may have different streams of incomes. You may have a lot of gifts coming towards you. It's just things coming true, dreams coming true, fantasies coming true, people looking at you like, wait, what? How did they do it? Some of you are master manifestors. I'm telling you, the harvest is here. These are your rewards. You persevered. Some of you did not stop. You continued to just grow, even if it hurts. You just got up and you continue to keep moving, and you keep seeing results, and you just continue to invest in yourself, and now you're seeing the harvest. So I feel like this is the harvest season. That is going to make some people that there were people that were fearful that you would become this thing, and sure enough it is. And you're while you're daydreaming and dreaming, other people are having a nightmare over what it is that you're accomplishing. But that is none of your business. Okay, that is none of your business. You continue to pour in yourself. There are people that are watching you. I'm serious. Page of Swords being here, people are having sleepless nights about what you're accomplishing and how you are doing it, and why is this, why is that. People just wanting to scrutinize you. Okay, continue to elevate, continue, but get out of this energy right here with the Eight of Swords, because you do have people that are looking at you like you are the best thing ever. Okay, so they want to work with you, and even on a spiritual level, you have people that are working with you. All right, I love you guys. I love you hard. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you again pretty soon. I am going to try to be more consistent, because I will be creating time. You always create time for the things that you love, right? And I love tarot. Oh, Lord knows. But sometimes I'm guided. No, because it's like I get a lot of downloads ahead of time, and I'll just be like, can I go and do some reading? They're like, no, not yet. So it is what it is. I love you. I want to wish you a good evening, and I will talk to you soon.